We are still having fun here in Mount Pleasant, Texas. We're a little bit tired, but we're excited for Martha Angelone winning the Open Breakaway here at Priefert. And Drew, it's you got a piece of it too, getting to announce all of it,
Yeah.
and you did a great job.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Tyler was getting a little bit of Tyler Cornett goes a long way. Look, my deals, everything's tired. Everything's tired. It's what, 12:25 at night.
Yeah.
Had a great roping. Saying it again, I love announcing breakaway roping. I love watching it. It was great. It was fun today. Walking fresh in the first round. A little wild.
No, I love that. That's some of my favorite ropings is whenever we have walking fresh calves.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of cowgirl stuff, wasn't it?
yeah, it's not who can throw it the fastest. It's who can read the barrier and has a good horse and can use the rope when they need to and make adjustments on so many different levels right there for different calves. Because like one of my first calves, it slowed up and almost stopped when I got to him. He didn't really go anywhere, and I went Mach 90 and had to hit the e-brake real fast right there. But there's a lot of deals in walking fresh where it pulls out I don't mean this in a bad way, but the sharper level ropers.
Sure.
It's dang sure all my favorite ropings during the year usually have walking fresh calves.
So talk to me about do you the difference between like if you go and you're running some, where you can go check the draw and will you change your loop size or anything like that? Will you have more like a catch-all loop versus a go fast or anything like that? Do you change that kind of stuff at all?
I don't usually change that kind of stuff, but I'll change the horses that I'm riding.
You will.
Like the one horse that I usually ride at this roping, I had him saddled up and he was just tied to the fence all day. He probably enjoyed his day off, honestly. But there's just different elements in what the start was. Like they changed the start from the first round to the second round, and it changed it a lot for what you had to see and everything. And it actually helped us out a lot too when they made it a foot shorter in the second round because those calves were really going to start running right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely different. Amy, great job on your run too in the first round.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So in the first round.
Well, hey, it
like
was
I
a tough roping though.
Yeah.
Like I said before, anytime I get to enter, I'm excited, and I love that new horse, and so I'm excited. But special thank you to Martha. She was
You're
right there.
welcome.
She looked at my calf's tag, told me what he did, and helped me with the start because it is hard to read.
It is hard to read. Like Sarah's gonna hate me if she's watching this tomorrow, but that's one thing I always joke with her because when it's a walking fresh roping like the 3-star, the Spicer grip or something like that, she'll look at me and be like, "Just tell me when to go." It's just like
And
you
that's
did
what I
earlier.
Really?
She'll be like,
just tell me when.
"Just tell me when to go," and I'm like, "All right, I will." And then I gotta remember. Like when I think I need to go and drop my hand, I gotta tell them a little bit before because it's delayed reaction, especially with Sarah. But please don't watch that, Sarah.
So that's okay. Little sisterly love, right? That's fine. That's
always,
fine. That's
always.
fine.
It's all out of love, baby.
Yeah. 10 grand though today.
Yeah.
And you've been roping all day from the team roping throughout the breakaway.
I'm exhausted.
So you earned it.
It's been a long day, that's for sure.
It was a long day. This was a great all-girl day. I mean,
Yeah,
it really
this
was. This was a great day.
This was awesome. Last year it was raining a little bit, so we didn't get to have the all girl. But it's always been a great breakaway roping for us. This is one of my favorite breakaway ropings of the year. They always make sure that it's what all the girls want. They add great money to it, and it makes it even more of a great roping when we have the team roping too. Because a lot of people don't even know, but like these two ropings right here qualified 4 girls in the team roping, and then I guess 2 girls in the breakaway to the women's finals today.
Yeah.
And that's a huge step. Now, if you don't want to nominate the rest of the year, you don't have to spend the money and you got your automatic in. And that's awesome having more qualifier series events for that because that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing come every May for us.
That's pretty dang awesome.
So.
What a good day, girls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to relive some of it? You want to watch these runs?
If I whacked him in the head, no. Let's
Hold-
only
hey.
relive the good ones.
We'll yell at Praj if he's got that one, okay?
Hey, make sure you only play my good runs.
All right, here we go. We'll try it a little bit right here, huh?
Yeah, that calf was my second calf in the first round, and he was a little sharp, which my mare left like a heel horse. Thanks, Jackie. But I kind of right-hipped him a little bit. I had to go catch him.
So this was the horse Jackie was heeling on today?
Yes. This was the horse Jackie was heeling on today. But I am glad I actually reached over there and got the neck on that one. That was a good run. I just wish I would have actually gone to the pin and not the heel side. Let's go like a heel horse. But block and tackle.
That's it right there. Isn't it? That's the name of the game right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's that walking fresh right there.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
He had no idea where he was going.
No, that calf was ranked. That was my first calf in the second round, and they said that he was true walking fresh in the first round, and he dang sure was. And I'm not gonna lie, my rope kind of felt like crap going into the chute right there because I didn't get all the dirt knocked off of it beforehand because I was back to back kind of. But when I came out of my hand right here, I was like, "Ow, yeah, I got him."
Yeah, just kind of.
I kind of floated it because I was gaining on that calf so much. I didn't really have just the sharpest loop, but I was gaining so much and he was stepping right. I couldn't just come out of it like I normally would. I just kind of almost had to take a heel shot right there. I know that sounds weird.
You kind of did. Yeah, just kind of.
I had to kind of float it on him because he was going so far right there. I haven't even got to watch this run yet.
Oh man.
It looks pretty decent, actually.
Yeah, look good.
That's what they told me.
He's
this
trying
calf.
Right there.
Yeah, they told me this calf was gonna still kind of hesitate leaving, and then he was pretty sharp after that. So I'm glad I hit the start and tried to get to the left hip and roped him.
Looked pretty dang good.
So fun to watch.
It is. It's just fun to sit here and watch. Absolutely.
I hate that angle though because it makes my horse look like she really right hips him worse than we already do.
Yeah, right. Well, here's how it turned out in the round right here. Riley Smith, 243 for $1,400. Shaylee got him for second for $1,050. Allie, you got him down there for $350. Come back to Riley Edens. Riley had a great run. That 219.
She blasted that calf. I was like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it was an awesome run. At 230, Cassidy roping great. Cassidy roped great all day long. You got him again for another 700. Cheyenne made a great run, 263. I mean, a lot of people get used to seeing those 1 second runs and those really early twos.
Yeah.
These two, like anything 2.5, 2.6 today was a great run.
Great run. And that's the thing. Like I enjoy. I mean, people are gonna call me dumb right here, but I enjoy more ropings like this where you don't have to. No matter what you get, you have to make it work right there. Yeah. And that's what we're used to. So when producers set up ropings like this, it makes it a lot more fun. Like you can actually take one more swing over and make sure you're going to catch the neck instead of, oh my gosh, I got to be 1-9 to place in the go round or make it back to the short round. So we appreciate stuff like this a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here. This was our short go right here, 1,050. You got him for another. Man, you won the short round as well. Then Avery, then Cassidy in there. Cassidy had a great day all the way around.
She had a great day from the team roping to the breakaway. So
yeah, so Amy, they kind of did a pretty cool deal there with the money and how they did all today too. So talk about that a little bit because I didn't even know about that till you sat down today.
Yeah, we got it confirmed that the high money winner today, winning money in both the team roping and the breakaway, won a Priefert chute. So Cassidy Vox gets to take home the new Priefert chute.
Well, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
She placed over in the team roping. Martha's a little disappointed she broke a barrier.
Yeah.
But still a good day.
I told Jackie sorry earlier. Now I'm telling myself I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you had a great day, though. 8,300, and we added everything up. You won 10,400 just in this roping. Allie Andrews, great roping, 5,000. Cassidy in there, 5,000. They split second and third. And then Taylor Munsell. We had look at the ties in here. Like, this is pretty crazy that in this setup we had two ties.
It is crazy. And
that's
that we
nuts.
had that.
Yeah. So down there, Jackie Crawford, Allie Andrews, and Emily down there in 8th for $1,200. What a great roping today. It was so much fun.
It was a great roping. Like I said, I always look forward to this roping every year. It's kind of like our last big roping before we leave for the summer almost. And I mean, I always enjoy coming over here. It don't matter if it's downpouring, I'm still going to be entered. So,
you girls were up here talking before we jumped on camera, and you're talking rodeo. And so, what are we doing, Amy? I don't even know where you're. I know you're leaving me. That's all I know. Because you're going to go play rodeo cowgirl.
We're just going across town and slack for Mount Pleasant's pro rodeos in the morning. So we were trying to figure out when the breakaway would start because it's after the guys' events. So.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of circuit rodeos are kind of this week for a bunch of girls and everything. This is kind of like this week, and then the week of like the 11th is the last big shebang before everybody kind of leaves. So it's kind of sad with all winding down. We're about to have to leave home for the summer. I hate that feeling.
Oh man, just getting ready to go. Huh?
Oh yeah, even though I'm the person that jackpots and rodeos the most, I still like ending up at my house at night. So it's real hard leaving for the whole summer. So.
What is Sarah like doing? Is she like hanging out at the house and training horses? Or is she like going like what?
Sarah hates going anywhere an hour from the house. She rather train futurity horses, and I mean, I might be a little biased because she's my sister, but I think she's one of the best ones that there is when it comes to that, and that's where she finds her joy in life. And she's actually, she might not want me telling everybody this, but she's actually starting to get in the kind of like the cow horse stuff and everything.
Oh, she is.
She enjoys roping, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
she enjoys horses.
Yeah.
And everything when it comes to a badass horse, Sarah's down with that and everything. Like, she was one of our runs over here today, and she said, "Oh, it might be a little wet over there today." And I was like, "Sarah, it's completely dry, but that's fine. It's fine. I'll just head for Jackie."
Yeah.
So, but she doesn't want anything to do with just rodeoing all the time. She wants to be home. And like the year I took her out there, I think she had 17 horses just sitting at home not getting rode.
Oh my gosh.
17?
She's got a ton. Like, she's got,
And probably good ones.
oh yeah, everything that you could ride at the futurities and the 4-year-olds to the all ages. She's got them all. And not even just breakaway horses. She's got a lot of rank head horses and stuff, and heel horses too. So
Yeah. Has she done any of the cow horse stuff before at all?
she's just now getting into it.
Oh man, she's
so,
gonna get hooked. Huh?
Yeah, so we're talking about it before, so hopefully she doesn't quit before she enters somewhere. But like, she's been talking about it. She's been messing around and like cutting in stuff on the flag and everything, and she really enjoys it. So
That's
but,
awesome.
yeah, I'm the complete opposite. When I tried to cut in high school, they had to tell me that I had to keep my hand down.
Oh.
I literally would put my middle finger on the bottom of the pad and
Just to hold your
on.
hand down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was so terrible at it. I was
Yeah.
like, you don't control a horse like this. How do you do that?
Yeah,
But
right.
That's where me and her are polar opposites, like her hair color.
Yeah.
So, and personalities.
Fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Amy?
you were actually talking about, I mean, it's 12:36 a.m. right now, but you, before you go to bed, are going to kind of plan your 4th of July. So obviously the bigger rodeos close sooner,
Tomorrow.
and then you tomorrow morning,
I've definitely procrastinated on this.
and then you kind of see how you get up and continue adjusting and planning, because trades are hard to come by.
Yes,
but kind of
ma'am.
walk everyone through that, because the 4th of July still seems a little ways off. But
It is, and we got to enter a month early, and it's crazy that we're already entering those rodeos. It kind of snuck up on me, which I should have been more on top of my stuff, but I've been busy between the Corpus and the women's finals, and last week I had a couple days off. I should have just done it, but Hayden's buddying with me over the 4th and stuff, and helping me and everything, and I mean, she doesn't really care or anything, but I'm like, man, I got to figure out our 4th run. She goes, really? I was like, yeah, I still ain't figured that out. She goes, when the books close. I said, well, 2 of them close in the morning. And she just kind of looks at me. I said, I got it handled. I promise. I'll figure it out. She's just like, all right, you'll be fine.
yeah,
But it's a crazy time, and you really got to get upright over there. And there's a lot of strategy about it, and I'm a little bit behind on that right now. So.
well, I have no doubt you'll get it figured out, and it'll
Yes,
all
ma'am.
work out and be good. But another thing I wanted to add, it's so much fun to be back here at Priefert. As you know, this is the first event I worked a year ago, but just really good people. Their whole facility setup is so nice, and they're just so hospitable here, and the crew that works, and then the money they put up, and the calves. You know,
Yeah.
the cattle market the way
And
it
they
is, and
have
walking
crawfish.
fresh. And
They
they have
always
crawfish.
have crawfish
That's
here
so
too.
good, isn't
I
it?
hear that on all the interviews.
It is so
I'm-
good.
I'm that person. I always try to go to Wilfong's whenever I can if I have a Sunday, and I always hit up the crawfish truck while I'm here.
Yeah,
So,
good
So
choice.
good.
Oh, yeah.
And Total Feeds was here walking around. A special thank you to them. They sponsored all the breakaway and the team open today, and they continue to do that, as you mentioned, across
Yeah.
the whole industry. To,
and
to
they
really
keep
support that.
growing it every year for
Yeah.
us. I
Yeah.
feel like every year they add more money for us in the breakaway and the all girl and stuff, and it's a blessing that companies will actually step up, and the producers will help raise that money so we have the chance at that, because I mean, we had 128 girls tonight with 7,500 added. I mean, that's
It's a
crazy.
good roping.
I mean,
That's-
that's
yeah.
that's a
Good
great
roping.
roping. If you weren't here, I don't know what you're doing on a
Yeah.
Tuesday. Well, no,
On a-
now
yeah,
Wednesday
Wednesday.
morning
A
at
Tuesday and a Wednesday.
12:38.
Yeah.
But
That's a
you
good
should have
point
been
that
here.
they continue to increase it.
Yeah.
I
They
think
do every
that's
single
so
year. I
appreciated.
think the first year, which I might be wrong, but I think the first year they ever had it, I think it started at like 2,000, 3,000, and
Yep.
it's worked its way up every year,
Yep.
and it just keeps getting better and better for us every year. So,
I mean, I gotta step in right on what you were just saying. I mean, Priefert, these guys changed kind of the trajectory of my whole career. Like, this desk changed a lot, believe it or not. One piece of furniture totally changed my whole trajectory. And these guys they're just awesome at everything they do.
Yeah.
And then they go out and they hustle partners too. And that's what's great. Like, this, it's not just one company. This company goes out and gathers other companies that they're friends with, and then brings them all together. And the whole team is out here. We're like, everybody at Priefert is over here working.
Yeah.
Like, it's very, very cool, and it's such a family business. Like,
Yes.
Eddie's walking around all day long. Nate's out here walking around, and the kids are walking. It's so much fun, and it's an outdoor roping.
Yes.
That is very cool. I mean, rodeo and you get to go outside all the time, but at team ropings we're not.
No.
And it's just the whole atmosphere is fun. We got to fight the rain a little bit once in a while, but what a great day it turned out to be today.
It was beautiful.
It was
all day.
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, the sun came out. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little hot for a minute during the all girl, but I think that's because we were roping back to back.
Yeah, you guys were just going. You guys were just working. Yeah.
I need to learn not to enter twice, both sides, and I
Yeah,
think
you
a lot
all were
better
sharing
off.
horses
Oh,
and
yeah.
swapping ropes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was
you
up
had
in
a
the
lot going
announcer
on.
stand. Tyler's like, we're just going to wait because
Yeah.
you can't roll anybody because if you I'm heading for her, but then I'm heeling for her, and then she's riding that horse. So you're just like better off. We're just going to slow down.
Yeah, let's just take a breather.
Take a
It'll be
breather.
all right.
Yeah.
But
No.
no, I think it's awesome every year. Like I said, they keep getting better with this roping, and like you said, they're always around, and they always want to know how to make it
Yeah,
better.
they do.
And that's something like Justin will always call me before the roping or after the roping and be like, is there anything we can do next year and make it better? And that shows that a producer cares too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of prestigious ropings. I mean, some of the ones that you've been wanting to go to since you were a little girl that, I mean, they're prestigious. So they're just going to enter, and when you get there, you're roping whatever. It's that roping. You know what I mean? Like, it's got the name. They never try to just make it better. And I'm not talking trash on any roping, but I always appreciate when producers try even harder the next year and everything. So.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. This whole crew cares, and they've got the best office help in the world. I mean, Kelsey and Vicky are the best.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
Oh, yeah.
And then Justin and his family's up there timing, and everybody's doing such a good job. And I absolutely, it's great roping. You need to come to this roping.
Yeah.
It's the bottom line.
Yeah,
People
next
need
year around the same time, you better be here.
Better be here.
Maybe we
Tuesday
should
for
talk
the
them
girls.
into starting it an hour or two earlier.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be right. I mean, and we got to start that steer roping here in about 6 hours. So, we're starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be steer roping over here. So, I tell you what, gals, thanks for a great day. Amy, good job.
Thank you.
Great job roping as well.
Thanks. It's been
And
fun.
yeah, and good luck for the next couple of weeks or tomorrow over here in Mount Pleasant. And
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely.
Have a
Thank
fun
you.
week here at the EQN Sportsdesk.
I will.
Powered
absolutely.
by Holiday
This is-
Auto Group. This is a great deal.
It's going to be great. I'm going to
You're
eat
gonna
so
have
much
fun.
crawfish. Like, that's the deal. I already ate 3 pounds today. Can't help it.
Yeah.
Just got to go. Got to support the cause, right?
Oh, yeah. I
Now
would
this-
say have fun with just team ropers the rest of the week too. You had the fun ones today since you had the breakaway.
I
ropers
know.
in
I had
here,
all
but
my-
I
I had
guess
all
you
my
got the
faves
steer
in here.
wrestlers,
Oh,
and
we got
you got
bulldog. The
the
steer
tie
rope.
down this year and
Yeah,
the steer
I
roping.
know.
So
I love the steer rope. The steer rope is going to be fun. That's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be fun tomorrow. That was fun last year.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's kind of like a big old rodeo here at Priefert.
yeah, it's
cool.
cool. I like
Are you
it.
entering?
No. Oh, I
Oh,
might. I
I'm
might.
thinking about it.
No, I might. I talked to a couple of the Priefert boys tonight, and I'm like, hey, I might need to borrow your heel horse. So.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the steer tripping.
Oh no, hell no.
You never know.
Hey, I tied a lot. I tried getting in the timed event about 10 years ago, and I did. I worked on it. Jarrett Blessing and I worked on it a lot, and it was bad. I got where I could tie okay, but the rest of it, that whole deal is spooky.
I would never.
It's spooky.
I would love if one day. I mean, I might just
I have no doubt you
break
can do
it.
it.
You could- you
I
could-
would love if one day they would do a women's timed event, like
Yeah.
in conjunction with it.
Yeah.
But just take out the steer tripping. I just feel like somebody's gonna get hung up and it'll be a wreck.
Oh, man.
But that would be so cool if we could do that too, because a lot of us tie down rope
Absolutely.
on the weekends and stuff.
We might have to put something together like that.
I mean, I would try it out
The wheels
again.
are turning.
The wheels are turning.
Sorry if I just brought it up, but
Okay. Well,
I even hinted to Lucia he needs to say it next time whenever he's announcing up
There
there.
you go.
Like, maybe mention that it would be cool if we had a women's timed event.
there
But-
you go. Well, they're always trying to grow it.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
always trying to sell some tickets, and that would sell some tickets.
But I mean, I think Bobby Joe brings the calves. He needs to bring us
You
a
would
little
bulldog?
bit. Me? Oh no. Wait. Let's
you
no,
want
no,
us to
no,
go back?
no,
Take it
no,
out.
no
Go back.
tripping and bulldogging.
Look, team roping, head and heel, breakaway, tie down.
There you go.
I mean, if we really gotta go tie, I don't want to do that. But I would rather just do those 4 events. Kind of have it
You
like
can
a
shoot,
junior.
dog.
Oh no. Look, if we're gonna get a lot of girls in it, I know Jackie and all them. I mean, they'll still blitz you in the tie down, but that would be a lot to talk them into that. No less
Yeah.
shoot dogging.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That'd be
But
fun.
I think it would be cool.
All right.
Something different.
Maybe I'll have to bring the wildfire back, and that's what we'll do.
I would love if you brought that back. That was one of my first ropings I ever flew out here for. You know that?
Really?
Yep. That was one of my
Oh,
favorite
man.
ropings in Salado.
That's
I missed that
awesome.
arena. I missed that roping.
It was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
We've been thinking about it a lot, like a lot. I think we did it for 3 years. It was fun. That was my first, individually produced deal.
Yeah.
And, we were just sandwiched with so many good ropings. That's all it was.
Well,
there were
even
so many good ropings.
That year
right
when y'all brought those walking fresh casts
Yeah.
and everything to Hamilton, I mean, I remember it being cold.
It
But
was,
it was such a rank roping.
Yeah.
Like, I loved that roping. That roping was so much fun. And I still mad at my sister if she actually did watch this. I think she missed for me in the short round in 2000, whatever that year was. But
it was fun.
it was a fun roping. I always loved that roping. It was one of my favorites every year.
We've been talking. Johnny Johnson and I have been talking, and Tyler and I were talking up in the announcer stand all the night. I mean, that's, I've still got all the wildfire stuff. And the whole goal was to keep that on. I mean, what Billy Pipes did forever, and to carry that on. I mean, that was the 21st, second, and third year of that rope, and so
Yeah.
maybe we bring that back and do kind of a.
Yeah, I think you
I
should.
think we're gonna
I
have
think
to-
we
we
need
might
the
have to be talking.
briefcases coming back.
Yeah, right.
Those were the
It
best
was
prizes
cool.
ever.
Ricky Bolin brought me one of those black saddles. We used
Yeah.
to give away. He brought me one to the U.S. final, so I've got it in my office now at the house. He's like, hey, he had won 2 of them,
Heck
so he
yeah.
brought me one back, and it was pretty cool. Like, they're a pretty neat deal.
Yeah,
So,
no, like I said, that was one when I was in high school. I flew out here, rode a heel horse for. That was always one of my favorite ropings. So.
All right, boy, we're gonna have to talk.
Okay, well, we can talk.
We'll talk. We'll do some.
I
fun
love talking about adding another roping.
stuff. I love it. All right, girls, you got some roping to do tomorrow. You want to go to bed? You ready to get
Yeah,
out
I
of
got to
here?
schedule some rodeos.
You got to get entered. All right.
Yeah.
Well, girls, good luck this week. Everybody,
Thank you.
everybody, make sure that you tune in. We're going to start off. We're going to be steer roping in the morning at 8 o'clock. Everything is at roping.priefert.com. And or you can go to roping.com if you're a member of roping.com, or become a member, and you can watch all of it there as well. And we're going to be back here on Facebook bringing you all of the updates. On behalf of Martha and Amy, I'm Drew Stew, and we will see you at the next EQN Sportsdesk powered by Holiday Auto Group. We'll talk to you in a little bit.